All right. Well, we're ready here again. It's not quite as early today, but oh God, what is this? 26th, 27th Screen Actors Guild. We talked about this last. I think it's 27th. We found out 27th annual Screen Actors Guild Awards. Well, is it annual anymore? I mean, does it? I guess it counts. Yeah. The nominations are going to be announced here. Now they did have. We talked about it yesterday because we looked it up there. They have like a short, I guess, I don't know if it's presentation, interview, something here at 10 minutes before the actual nominations announcement begins. So I have, it says it's going to be on Instagram here, so I have logged in and everything here. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure where to. I don't use Instagram on the laptop here very often, so I don't know how this works. Are they going to say that they're going live or something? Because I usually get, I just use my phone and stuff, so it usually gives me a flash message, when somebody's going live. Anyways, I wanted to go ahead and log on early here and get things rolling here a little early just because they might announce like who the stunt ensemble nominees are and stuff, and it's like, yeah, it'd be nice to get that covered early. That way, I don't have to look it up later and all that. I mean, not to say that if I look it up later, it's going to be wrong or anything, because that's been known to happen sometimes. You'll go back and you'll be like, oh, wait a minute, they said this was nominated when it wasn't, stuff like that. Yeah, so we'll otherwise have 5 other film categories to talk about here. Kind of just quickly from yesterday we talked about, I'm really expecting Da 5 Bloods to really pull through today. I've got it down for 4 nominations. Stunt, supporting actor for Chadwick Boseman, lead actor for Delroy Lindo, and the ensemble itself will be nominated. I have Promising Young Woman coming off the steam of yesterday and the little ESP moment I had when I was watching the film. Yeah, I've got it in for ensemble and for lead actors for Carey Mulligan. I've got Sound of Metal getting a couple for Paul Raci and Riz Ahmed. Let's see here, who else getting multiple? Ma Rainey's I have getting 3 for the 2 lead actors, and then for ensemble, One Night in Miami I have getting just the 1 supporting, and then ensemble, I mean. And then Trial of Chicago 7 is my last nominee here for outstanding cast, and I just have Sacha Baron Cohen getting into supporting actor. Otherwise, Pieces of a Woman I have getting 2, The Father I have getting 2, Mank I have getting 2. Yeah, I think everything else is just going to be a solo nominee, I believe, from what I have here. And it's like I think almost every category except lead actor has at least 1 nominee in there who's only projected to get 1. All right, yeah, I've got it well after the time they said. Let me just refresh here and see if they actually are live or not. Hold on a minute. I'm going to click on their stories thing, so see if this does anything or not.
Good morning. I'm Jason George, here to announce the nominees for Outstanding Action Performance by a Stunt.
Oh, here we go. Good. Just 2 minutes ago, but
The nominees are Da 5 Bloods,
yes.
Mulan,
Yes.
News of the World,
Oh my God.
The Trial of the Chicago 7,
Ooh, close.
and Wonder Woman 1980.
4 out of 5.
Congratulations to all our nominees. Keep an eye on @SAG Awards for the rest of the 27th annual SAG Awards nominations.
Man, that was efficient. That's what I'm talking about. They posted it 2 minutes ago, but that's fine. So Tenet didn't get in. Wow, wow. Now I talked about, there are a couple conflict obvious moments if you've seen Trial of Chicago 7. So, man, I've got my list here, so I knew who was. So Chicago 7 is maybe looking at 3. I mean, maybe 4 if it gets 2 supporting actor bids. But let's see, how am I going to do this? I won't be able to do this live, but yeah, let me just fix that here. So I have Chicago 7 because I wrote down, because obviously yesterday I had so many freaking moments where I was like, I can't remember what I put in. So I wrote down everything I have nominated here, project to be nominated, that is, and. Yep, so that's an early good sign that, yes, Da 5 Bloods is, obviously it's not going to be shut out today, but yeah, so that should that should calm down all the woke people that were pissed off yesterday about that one, which is really weird. I mean, obviously, I mean, it might be too early to talk about this, so, forgive me here, but it's like, I don't know, I got not upset, but I was a little I was kind of a little questioning the motives of some people yesterday because all I read for like the first couple hours after the nominations were out was, look at the diversity, look at all the women nominated, which is, as far as I know, really good because as I have said this from the beginning, this is always going to be my mantra here, but you deserve to be nominated. You should be nominated. Well, deserve. Okay, let me correct that here real quick. Mental editor here. Every nomination gets deserved at one point or another. Every nomination is earned, no matter, who it is. James Corden yesterday, I know a lot of people said, oh, actually, if you watch the movie, he's not that good. I haven't seen The Prom yet, so I can't testify to that. Or the music one, which I know a lot of people haven't seen. I don't think anybody's seen except maybe the Hollywood Foreign Press. And a lot of people were talking about a big controversy around the casting of somebody who wasn't, was it autism, I think? Or autism or Down syndrome, one of the two. I think it's autism. Somebody who isn't actually autistic, they cast in the movie, and it's like, oh, they should only cast autistic people. It's like, oh, yeah, I disagree with that. Actors are going to be actors, so, and that's not to say that discourages, if you really, if you're autistic and you want to be an actor, by all means, go for it. And they should definitely at least get a seat at the table as far as, auditions and stuff. But at the end of the day, you got to cast the best person who fits the role. Now, whether that is somebody who actually has autism or not, that's totally up to the director. That's up to the director's vision. This even could be the studio involvement, depends. But yeah, I mean that's all up to the people making it. That as far as I'm concerned, with everything there with movies and everything and how they're made, it's not a democracy. It's not a democracy of the people watching that decide who gets voted where. And especially for this stuff, for award shows and stuff, it's not a democracy on who you think should be nominated. That's called the People's Choice Awards. Wait for that. But yeah, I mean, obviously it's democracy in the way of how it's voted on in the by the actual awards body and stuff, HFPA. So again, if you're really pissed off about it, then actually go join the HFPA if you can or whatever. If you want to really make a change there, then yeah, go ahead and try to get in there to change it. Otherwise, I mean, you can write about it all you want, but that doesn't mean I'm going to sit back and say I have to agree with you or anything. But anyways, but yeah, I'm going to look here and see. So is everything just going to be on this Instagram thing? Because that could be kind of trouble here. Okay, can I update again and see if they're still posting stories or not? I'd say that was actually that on the TV side. Looks like we have, just from what I can see, is that The Boys? I haven't seen that one. I would imagine that one would probably be like one. Mandalorian, of course, is in there. That's probably well deserved. I'm guessing that's Lovecraft County, country, whichever one that is. I had that getting a few things at Globes yesterday that didn't pay off. Cobra Kai, I can definitely tell that one, and it looks like a robot or something. So maybe that's like Westworld or something. And it's after Mandalorian, so it's at least alphabetically in that way. Yeah, I think that first one is The Boys, so it looks like it anyways. But that's just the picture of it, yeah. Kind of funny, I skipped right to the... It's funny, because I've got, you can't see it here, but I've got the actual, like, SAG Awards Instagram page pulled up, and it's the stories thing. I just clicked on it till I found the one I wanted without checking any of the others. And I just turned the sound up just on that one. So, man, I am actually legit proud of myself so far. 4 out of 5 on that ensemble category for stunts. That's, yeah, I rarely... get more than like 2 on that one. Maybe last year I did a little better on it, but yeah, I thought The Five Bloods felt like not an obvious choice, but like one of those ones that could carry over. Mulan, I thought, and Wonder Woman I was not so sure on, but and News of the World I wasn't so sure on because I thought Greyhound definitely had a good shot. But yeah, and the fact that Tenet is not in there, that's not a good sign for that movie, at least from the actors go. I mean, obviously I don't think we're gonna see like a John David Washington for lead actor for that one. If anything, obviously he'd get in for lead for Malcolm and Marie. But yeah, I'm not seeing, because I imagine they would go Instagram live here or something, to actually have the ceremony here. Okay. The main noms will follow. That's all it says on. I've got Deadline pulled up here. Anyways, but yeah, and yeah, we can't get into it now. We don't have time. But I was going to say something else about it. A couple of people were just saying because stuff like The Five Bloods didn't get any nominations, they were Colbert was saying they shafted black people again. It's like, Okay, what about all the nominations, like for the actors and stuff? I looked it up. You got 9 out of the 30 that are basically not white or European. So, and that's I included Tahar Rahim in that because I believe some of his ancestry, or whatever, goes back beyond just because he's listed as a French actor, so it goes beyond that. So I believe with the ancestry, I didn't double check that. So if I'm totally wrong about that, then I'm totally wrong about that. But okay, yeah, this might not work, guys. You might want to just do a regular. Let me pull up the Screen Actors Guild website here. See if they SAG-AFTRA. Okay. Yep, that should. Okay, yeah, this looks right. Now we'll see if they actually have a video or not. Smartphone audio. Nope. John Sweeney. Okay, I don't know who John Sweeney is. The name sounds roughly familiar, but. Okay. People with SAG-AFTRA cards. Okay, yeah, this is not what I wanted. Okay. Let's try something else. Screen Actors Guild. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I opened it earlier and I was like, kind of looking around, but I didn't see a video where you could watch them like be on stage and stuff. Keep up with all awards related season news. Okay. Oh, here we go. Now they're live.
To join us, but we're about to get started. We got a lot to get through.
There's V Diggs, my man.
Emmy, hi.
It's Collins, Lily Collins. Uh-oh, what's he drinking? Might be early.
Let's do this thing. Everybody out there, I'm David Diggs, and I am here with the nominations for the 27th Annual SAG Awards, and this is the first time ever they're going to be announced on Instagram Live, and I am thrilled
About to say, yeah,
here,
I remember doing this before.
This right here is a two-person job, so let me find my co-host, my partner in crime. Let me look for Lily Collins. I'm going through the things. Lily Collins.
She's saying hi in the comments, but...
Have you requested to join already and I've missed it? If so, request again, Lily. Where you at? Lily, help. Save me. I see all the rest of y'all requesting to join, but this ain't for y'all. This is just for Lily Collins.
I like how low key it is, though. I mean, obviously it's a weird year, so that's fine. Obviously, if this was the official presentation in a normal year, yeah, it'd be a little different. But oh no, David, you might be on your own, buddy. Whoops. Maybe she's in the bathroom. Who knows?
Lily, I know you're here. Sorry, I've already messed this up, guys. But if you can find your way to request again, there are so many more comments than I thought there would be. And so now
6,000 people watching, it says. Yeah, don't be a dick. Don't be requesting to join the live video when there's only one other person that should be in there.
Is that what?
Don't be that person.
No. Y'all need to chill.
They're gonna have to speak with Instagram directly next time or something to make sure this doesn't happen.
Everybody, I love how excited y'all are. Hello. So many hearts. Everybody, but I need to find Lily Collins. I cannot go on without her.
And I'd say they probably only handed out so many nominations. Well, they probably give them everything just in case, but yeah. If I remember right, these guys, they'll do TV first and then they'll do all film. At least that's how they've done it the last few years, so we'll see if they keep up with that or not.
All of the requests.
Oh no. This is not working. This is not working, David. Bless your soul, but it's not working right now. This could be an email. Like some of these commenters are just absolutely on fire right now. Let's see. Uh-oh, Scott Mance is in the house. Oh boy. Variety's in the house.
Okay. I'm searching back through everybody. But honestly,
I'm gonna type that in.
For the life of me, see your request. I might have to hop off of here for a second and to hop back on so that I can get to it.
Let's see if I can actually start talking with Scott Mance. That'd be a good start to the day.
Everybody bear with me. I shouldn't be allowed to use Instagram.
I know. I go on Instagram once. I'm on there daily just to check what everybody's doing. But yeah, I post like once every 6 months. Not very often. I've never done an Instagram live either, so I don't know. Maybe he's got it. She doesn't have sound, but
I cannot tell you. I was sitting here being like, I see your shirt, let me on. Like, I was like, panicking for you. Good morning.
Good morning. How
You
are
are a ray of light in those. Are those stars?
and now we got 16,000 people watching. Oh boy.
I mean, I know it's just a casual Thursday, but can we look?
Let me
It's
see.
a whole drift right here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, now all the Phil Collins jokes are coming. Oh boy.
Well, you know what?
All right, now he's just showing off his ankle shoes, shorts.
Let me do that.
Oh, well, at least, yeah, this is the everybody's wearing pants joke. Okay, well, that's good.
Can I just say that this is like one of the first?
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, just keeping a theme from yesterday, actually, this is actually probably correct that I didn't put Mank in for ensemble, because that's a little awkward to have one of the main actors from your movie in there. Yeah, because, like, you know, that was, I didn't think about it till late, but the fact that Spike Lee's kids are the ambassadors, I was like, maybe that's a sign he's not getting in, because it's like, they'll feel like it's conflict of interest, possibly. I mean, sometimes that happens, but, you know, we've seen, I think Meryl was nominated at the Globes of the Year. She got the Cecil B. DeMille Award and stuff, so it's not impossible for them to say, oh, you know, it's not like a direct thing where you cannot be nominated, but anyways, but it'll look a little tacky. But the Oscars do it all the time with their presenters presenting a category where their film is nominated. Like Amy Adams, it's like every time she gets up there to present, I swear to God, it's because she has a film that's in the running for whatever category she's in.
Oh, hey, Jamie. Okay, so let's just do what we came here to do.
All right, here we go.
This morning, we will announce nominees in 13 categories. 8 for television and
5 for film.
picture.
Thank you.
David, start us off.
All right.
Okay.
See who I have here for TV.
Let's get into it. The nominees
I mean-
for outstanding performance by a female actor in a television movie.
Yep, they're gonna
movie,
start
or
with
limited
TV.
Series are Kate Blanchett, Miss America.
Mm-hmm.
Michaela Cole, I May Destroy You. Nicole Kidman, The Undoing.
I don't know if I put Nicole in.
Anya Taylor-Joy, The Queen's Gambit.
Definitely had her in.
Kerry Washington, Little Fires Everywhere.
I think I had her in, but I took her out.
Oh, come on, we're on a roll.
I can't remember if I took her out or not. I know I had a feeling about her getting in, though. Without having seen the show, any of this, except for an episode of Queen's Gambit.
I'm so excited. Oh my God, I'm so excited. All right, and now the nominees for outstanding performance by a male actor in a television movie or limited series. The nominees are Bill Camp, The Queen's Gambit,
No, did not have him in.
David Diggs, Hamilton.
Yeah, this looks a little tacky. Maybe Mank is in. Oh no.
This is rigged. That's clearly rigged.
Oh.
This is amazing. I mean,
Wow.
I would take this. Congratulations. Hugh Grant, The Undoing.
Wait, Bill Camp, is he the janitor guy?
Hawk, The Good Lord Bird.
Yo.
And Mark Ruffalo, I know this much is true.
Okay, sure. Let me take a time out here.
Be in the same category as my homie Ethan.
Because he's only in, I only seen the first
It's
episode
one
of
of my
it.
favorite things I've ever done. And
But if he, I swear to God,
it keeps on giving.
yes, that is the janitor guy. I swear to God, I thought about putting him in as soon as I saw that first episode for something. I don't know if it was going to be Globes or this, but
Outstanding performance by a female actor in a comedy series.
now there's no supporting categories here, so.
Christina Applegate, Dead to Me.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I had Christina.
Linda Carter.
And Linda, yep.
Kaylee Cuoco, The Flight Attendant.
Okay, I can't remember if I put her in or not.
Annie Murphy, Schitt's Creek. And Catherine O'Hara.
I definitely had Catherine O'Hara, yeah. I might have gotten both of those Schitt's Creek people.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I was bawling my eyes out when it ended. I did not want that show to end, and I keep watching it on repeat.
I know a few people are watching that show that I know, and I think they're enjoying it so far, so that's good.
Yeah, so many hard eyes in the comments right now.
So many hard eyes.
Shit's
Brad
great.
Goreski, Kaylee, yes.
Okay, this is taking a little longer than it should.
Outstanding performance by a male actor in a comedy series. The nominees are Nicholas Hoult, the Great.
Okay. Oh, no Elle Fanning then.
Daniel Levy, Schitt's Creek.
Eugene Levy, yep.
Schitt's Creek.
Yeah, I think I had both of them.
Schitt's Creek.
Schitt's Creek is
Jason
just...
Sudeikis, Ted Lasso.
I think I had Ted Lasso in
And
there.
Rami Youssef, Rami.
I can't remember. It's like, sometimes I'll throw Rami in there, sometimes I won't, but...
So much good stuff. All right, we'll keep it moving because this is an ensemble award for outstanding performance.
Okay, they're moving on a little quicker.
Comedy series. The nominees are
This should take two minutes, theoretically, but...
The Flight Attendant, The Great, Schitt's Creek, and Ted Lasso.
Okay.
You
Seems like a solid lineup from what everybody likes and doesn't like.
Oh, were you?
Definitely got me through this.
What's nice, so I don't have to type all the time now, because I have all the nominees here who I think are going to get in, so if all 5 of them get in, I don't have to type a damn thing, which is nice.
Like during this time has been a real treat.
Alright, now they get to the drama stuff now.
For outstanding performance by a male actor in a drama series, the nominees are
I like how they're
Jason
alternating.
Bateman, Ozark.
Yep.
Sterling K. Brown, This Is Us.
Oh, I don't think I had Sterling.
Josh O'Connor.
I definitely have not had Josh O'Connor getting in for the crown.
Bob Odenkirk, Better Call
I think I've put
Saul,
Bob in everywhere.
And Reggae Jean Bridgerton.
Nope.
Ooh.
I think I threw Bridgerton in last minute. Well, I did for Globes, but I can't remember at SAG. Because, yeah, Bridgerton didn't get nothing at Globes yesterday.
That's exciting.
And it's a big, popular show now, of course. But
All right.
one that I'll catch up with in like 5 years. But
Seeing none of y'all is it too early for a lot of us? It's a little
how many people are watching? Oh, they got it up to 17,000 now. I think it might have dropped off a couple thousand.
for outstanding performance by a female actor.
Two more.
in a drama series.
2 more categories, then we can get excited here.
Gillian Anderson, The Crown.
I think.
Thea Coleman, The Crown.
Oh, wow.
Emma Corrin, The Crown.
3. Huh.
Julia Garner, Ozark. And Laura Linney, Ozark.
Yeah, this is one. The SAGs almost always have, like, the category just has, like, 2, maybe 3 different series in there. It's always, like, 2 from this one, 2 from this one, and 1 who's just by themselves. But
What are you going to say, really? And these women.
I mean, yes, those women. I'm so excited for my Brits. It's very exciting. Also, The Crown. That was one where I was like, really, the season's over already? Please give me more. When can we expect more?
yeah, how many? They're going to have 6 or 7 of
so
that
for
one?
outstanding performance by an ensemble in
Okay,
a
almost there.
series, the nominees
Almost there,
are
folks.
Better Call Saul,
Wow, I don't think I had that one.
Bridgerton, The
Hmm,
Crown,
definitely.
Lovecraft Country, and Ozark.
Yeah, Ozark is almost always in there. Okay.
Nice.
Whew. All right.
Okay.
Now we should be pumped.
Television.
All right, we'll see where they go first. Because last time I think it was both the male categories, then it was the female.
Moving on.
So we'll see where they go first.
For outstanding performance by a female actor in a supporting role.
Okay, here we go.
The nominees are
Give me Maria Bakalova.
Maria Bakalova.
There we go. That's a good start.
Movie film.
Okay, give me Ellen.
Lynn Close.
Nope.
Billy
Fuck!
Elegy,
Ellen Burstyn's not getting anything.
Olivia Colman, The Father. Yunya Young, Minari.
Okay, Minari's in
And
there.
Helena Zengel, News of the World.
Amanda Seyfried missed. Oh boy,
Those films.
that's not good.
I'm so excited for Minari as well.
Yeah.
That film was
Okay, I
so
need to-
beautiful, and the acting.
Zing. So I missed a couple there. Ellen Burstyn and Amanda Seyfried
Outstanding
out.
Performance by a male actor in a supporting role. The nominees are Sacha Baron
And
Cohen.
Cohen.
The
That's
Trial
better.
of Chicago 7.
See if they go Chadwick.
Chadwick Boseman. Defy
Good thing I got that right.
Daniel Kaluuya. Judas and the Black
Oh boy.
Messiah.
Nope, they went with some light ones here.
Jared Leto. The Little Things.
Oh no!
Leslie Odom Jr. One Night in.
Oh, Paul Racy is struggling.
What I say?
Oh, did you
No
call
Bill
that one?
Murray
Did
either.
you- did
That's
you
an-
think that-
While I was watching him, I was just like, oh.
Wow. So is Jared Leto in now? Oh boy. I don't know. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Everybody, congratulations.
All right, well, we'll see if my Sydney Flanagan one comes in. I don't think so. Not right now. And maybe not Vanessa Kirby either. That'd be disappointing.
The nominees for outstanding performance by a female actor in a leading role.
Okay.
Amy Adams,
Uh,
Viola Davis, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, Vanessa Kirby,
okay, Vanessa Kirby made it, so probably the other two I have.
Frances McDormand,
Yep.
Nomad,
And give me Carey Mulligan.
and Carey Mulligan.
Okay, so Amy Adams was the oddball in. Okay. She was probably my second choice here for who else could get in, but...
I mean,
So yeah, Zendaya also misses again, so... Yeah. We'll see if Riz Ahmed gets in for Sound of Metal here.
Actually, how does that even work? I don't
Not my
understand. Yeah, it's not my
Not my job. How's everybody out there doing? You still with us?
So that's the first one I'm 4 out of 5 on, other than stunt.
Wow.
Everyone's, I mean...
Okay, 2 categories left. Come on, guys.
Loving and giving
I gotta see if Gary Oldman missed or something weird.
Plants and hearts.
All right, for outstanding performance by a male actor in a leading role, the nominees are Riz Ahmed.
Okay,
Sound of Metal,
there we go.
Chadwick Boseman.
Yep.
Ma Rainey's Black
Give me
Bottom,
Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins.
Thank you.
The
Okay,
Father.
Delroy. Come on, Delroy.
Gary Oldman for
No. Delroy missed again!
exciting. And Stephen Yeun, Minari.
Well, Stephen Yeun's in.
Wow.
Amazing category.
Well, I probably took Minari out at the last time, then at the wrong time, guys. Shoot.
Congratulations.
I might have gotten 5 out of 5 then, maybe.
Very exciting. Lots of love.
Well, we'll see if the 5 Bloods is still in here for ensemble.
Finally, the
So Mank just has 1.
performance by a cast in a motion picture are The Five Bloods,
There we go. Good.
Ma Rainey's Black
Yes.
Minari,
Hmm.
One Night in Miami,
Uh-oh.
The Trial of the Chicago.
Oh, Promising Young Woman missed.
I think we should
Oh,
just
man, that's...
for a second, 'cause I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I literally switched it out. I could have had 5 out of 5. Oh, shit.
Then,
Damn it.
because
Oh, I hate it when that happens.
we're so good.
All right, hang on. I'm going to take out the ones that I missed here. And then I have the actual 5 listed.
People, what an incredible group of nominees. What an
Yeah.
incredible.
Oh, man, I was this close to getting it. Okay, the supporting actor one, I missed a
And
couple there for sure.
We got through it. I don't know how we got through it. I mean, it's very early. I'm actually very impressed.
It's you. I credit you and your sequence.
You and the neon. But congratulations
sorry,
to
Jared
this
Leto.
year's nominees, seriously. And thank you, David. Thank you for
All
leading
right,
the
let's
way.
take that
Lily,
out.
you're a dream. Thank you so much.
All right, bye-bye, guys. Oh, boy. Oh, okay. Well, it started out good, and generally speaking, it wasn't terrible. I mean, I missed some, but I didn't, decent. I mean, the SAGs, they'll either totally burn you or they're very obvious. This one, maybe some of these were more obvious than others, but I don't know. And then Minari, Eugene Yun, I believe, however you pronounce it. But okay, let's see here. So not Amanda Seyfried and not Ellen Burstyn. Okay, well, the early signs right now are pointing to a couple people we expected are missing here. Ellen Burstyn among them for supporting actress. Wow. It might be time to take her out and make sure. I've got Helena Zengel still in there, so right now from just these two, seems like she's in. We'll talk about. We'll see if we have time here. Depends on how much we have to talk about here. But BAFTA came out with their long list, they call it. So they have literally everybody who can be nominated announced here, which might be a double-edged sword because number one, it's nice. Then we know. Then we know who actually qualified and who didn't and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's like, well, okay, now if you're not on the list immediately, it's like, oh, now everybody's going to get pissed at you for not having such and such on there, And maybe they didn't qualify, but maybe, but how's the average person not going to know that? So, anyways, let's start with that. Talk about a major fuck up on my part. I was this close to getting that overall ensemble perfect, and at the last minute I took out Minari and put in Promising Young Woman. Oh boy. And maybe I've been a little too one note about it, but it's like, when I said, usually, the late contenders don't make it, well, we've seen Daniel Kaluuya is in, which is a very good sign. He's going to go all the way then. And Jared Leto is in, which I'm questioning that one still, because the Globes thing, I thought, okay, that's a weird Globes thing, but wow, now getting in here, oh boy, I mean, maybe that's not just a weird Globes thing. Maybe that's legit. Okay, hang on there. That's a little easier to read now. Wow, I mean, that supporting actor race is going to be, I think it's going to continue to be fluid, because these are, except for Chadwick, these are the same 5 from yesterday. Bill Murray is the one who didn't make it. So, again, not a good sign for Paul Raci. For lead actor, not a good sign for Delroy Lindo, who is missing again here. Instead, it's Stephen Yeun, who I thought about it too. We talked about it yesterday. It's that he is a TV actor, mostly known for Walking Dead, and it's like the TV actors sometimes do very well here. So, and then Minari ends up pulling up 3. Ma Rainey's has 3. The Five Bloods has 3 without Delroy. Mank, I was correct not to include that for ensemble, so that only got the 1 for Gary Oldman. Trial of Chicago 7 has 3, that has stunt ensemble now as well. And One Night in Miami has the 2, we had it down for Leslie Odom and cast. So yeah, Promising Young Woman just got the 1 for Carey Mulligan, which, yeah, in all honesty, it's like, if it wasn't going to be included there at all, then yeah, that was going to be our sign. I don't know about the Amy Adams one, though. This is the one category. I've seen 4 of the 5. I haven't seen Frances yet, but everything I'm seeing, says she's going to be excellent in it. So, but Amy Adams, again, sorry, but shrieking nails on a chalkboard, that performance, I'm not a big fan of that one. I'm just not a big fan of that one. And that's, other than Viola, so like Andra Day, who got in yesterday, is not here. Zendaya, we mentioned. Nothing from Malcolm and Marie so far from these televised awards. And, let's see, Zendaya is on the long list for lead actress, but I believe John David Washington, he is on here for the long list at BAFTA as well. So they might bounce back at BAFTA. But yeah, so far the industry is not going for that one. I know some people put in Sound of Metal late for ensemble, and I was like, well, if it gets both, then I can see it going all the way, but it would have to be one of those, like, what's it called? Trumbo, one of those type of ensemble ones where it's like, oh, we probably should have seen that coming, but we didn't. I remember that was probably the weirdest SAG year that I could remember for who's nominated and who was projected to be nominated, because there were so many I missed that day. Okay, so 4 out of 5 on the ensemble. Hitting myself, because that should have been 5. I took out the last one at the wrong moment. Then actor is 4 out of 5. Actress is 4 out of 5. Yeah, I'm not getting any 5 out of 5s lately on any of these. Supporting actor and supporting actress both are 3, and the stunt 4. So, hey, that's I gotta pat myself a little bit on the back. I only missed that's 4. Right, no, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's only 8 out of 30 that I missed, so 22 out of 30, that's, around 75, 73%, yeah, give myself a little credit there. But, so Minari is one of those late hitters that got in. I was, again, before I took it out yesterday, I was still hedging my bets, because it's like, again, it's not always, the ones that hit late, it's not that they're impossible to get in, but it's just, just generally they favor the early stuff. So that's why somebody like a Sidney Flanigan, whose film was out for almost all year 2020, I thought maybe have an advantage there. Jared Leto's was kind of a late hitting one. Daniel Kaluuya's definitely was a later hitting one. So that one, definitely shows that they like that one. Any other like late hitting ones here that I am missing? Because, most of the stunt ensemble ones have been out a while. One Night in Miami's been screening at the festivals and stuff. Minari has also been at the festivals, so it's not like that one was sight unseen until it got out. And it's still yet to be generally released. But yeah, the only one I can think of, like, and The Father is another one that's been around all the festivals, so that one was not really, even though it's releasing late, I wouldn't consider that a late hitter. So yeah, just the Daniel Kaluuya, that's the one, I think, arguably with Jared Leto. Those might be the 2 that were ones that have come out late that still get in today. Yeah, that's, again, that's too bad for Delroy, though, man. I am a big fan of that performance. I like the movie a lot, too, To Five Bloods, but, man, the fact that one is not, oh boy, yeah. All right, well, what I was going to maybe talk about a little bit is all the bloggers yesterday were so just irate that stuff like Ma Rainey's, To Five Bloods, One Night in Miami were not in for film drama. It's not happy. They're not happy enough with just getting the actors nominated. They're not happy enough. Well, obviously, To Five Bloods got skunked, but other than that, but like Ma Rainey's, the 2 actors nominated. That's not enough. One Night in Miami gets director for Regina King and gets one of the supporting actors. That's not enough. It's got to get in for picture. And great, I would have seen, loved to have seen it so I can get that prediction right at least, having not seen the film. But yeah, they shouldn't be mad about anything today. I mean, literally every category has somebody of color, I believe, except for well, if you count people of color, if you count those of Asian descent, so that would be Yoo Jun-young for Minari as well. And obviously the stunt ensemble category, yeah, you've got a lot of people for To Five Bloods. You've got a lot of, almost exclusively Asian, I would imagine, for Mulan. Yeah, and then obviously Israeli, I guess if you count that for Wonder Woman 1984, I'm sure there's a couple stunt women who are from the same regions as Gal Gadot is. So yeah, and Maria Bakalova, just generally, I think they consider her white, but they, the mysterious they who judge everything. All right. Yeah, I'm going to get out of trouble now. Yeah, so let's, I can dive in a little bit more here, I guess. Yeah, the Tenet missing for, just go down the list starting at stunt and work our way up again. The one, yeah, Tenet missing here, again, that's not a good sign generally that the actors are behind the movie, but that's, obviously, it's only a 2,500 nominating committee. This isn't all of SAG here, but, yeah, so, I mean, obviously, I don't think it's a big threat for Best Picture or anything, but if it had gotten in for stunt, that would have been a better sign they like it. And getting in for score yesterday definitely shows it's still on the radar, but I think it's going to continue to be tech only at the Oscars. Yeah, so Maria Bakalova, I don't know. This is, I'm trying to think, like, obviously, I think Melissa McCarthy that year for Bridesmaids, she might have missed SAG, or it was BAFTA. Like, she missed one of them, but ended up getting the Oscar nomination for a largely comedic supporting role. I might as well look that up, just so I don't have that incorrect. Let's see here, awards. We'll go to Screen Actors Guild. Okay, she made the cut for Bridesmaids. That's right, and obviously she was nominated a few years ago for Can You Ever Forgive Me? But and yeah, she made it in for BAFTA too. Okay, where did she miss? Oh, of all places, it was the Globes, and they've nominated her twice since for Spy and Can You Ever Forgive Me? So that was the one place. Otherwise, she was in at Critics' Choice and stuff like that. So. Yeah, I remember that got in for SAG Ensemble, if I remember correctly, too. Maybe I'm not remembering that right. Yeah, it did. Okay. But yeah, so far, I mean, obviously the Globes being in the lead category there, so we'll see. She's on the long list here at BAFTA, and since they have so many spots at Critics' Choice, I would be shocked if she didn't get in there. But yeah. Otherwise, yeah, Glenn Close continues to prove that just because Hillbilly Elegy is not the best movie, her performance, and, well, yeah, again, Amy Adams, I mean, again, good for her she's nominated. I mean, they do like her a lot here at SAG. This is her, oh, God, let's check it. This is, including the ensemble nominations, oh, boy, she's got to be approaching double figures here. Boy, I don't know. We'll see if they have, that's performances. I want to go to nominations here. We'll see if they've updated it yet. Probably not, but well, obviously we can just include it here. Yep, Junebug cast. Yeah, 2 nominations for Doubt, 2 nominations for The Fighter, solo nomination for American Hustle, Arrival, Vice, Sharp Object. This is number 10 for that. So 10 nominations, and Glenn Close, I'm sure, is in the general neighborhood. She might have fewer just because so many of her nominated performances at the Oscars, like Fatal Attraction, Dangerous Liaisons, all that was before SAG started the award shows there. So she's probably close. I mean, all her TV stuff with like the Damages show or whichever one it was. Yeah, she's probably pretty close to that number. Libby Coleman, once again, is in here. Yeah, she's a very solid one. So yeah, Helena Zengel is starting to look a lot more solid now for that one of those slots for supporting actress. So it's really going to come down to, okay, do they want to go Yoo Jun-young for Minari? Do they want to... obviously, Amanda Seyfried got in yesterday at the Globes, and she might even win that category. So, yeah, I mean, it's really a question of, okay, is the Academy going to kind of go down the line there and go for Mank and other stuff, because Gary Oldman, getting in today, I'm like, yeah, I mean, I didn't have as many doubts about him getting here as the Globes, because we talked about, he's had some history with the Globes and not being, kind of butting heads with them or something, so the fact he's in today, yeah, and just even as the solo nomination for Mank, still shows, yeah, he's very likely going to get in at the Oscars as well. I don't really see him missing. Some people started dumping him there a couple weeks ago in favor of like Riz Ahmed or a couple of the other ones there, or Stephen Yeun even. But yeah, I think unfortunately it's Delroy right now. Looks like he's the one to go. Let me see. Is he on the list for lead actor at BAFTA? Hang on, I got to go up. Where's lead actor? I skipped it. No, he's on the long list for BAFTA, so he's going to be eligible there and stuff. And To Five Bloods, I saw like even Chadwick is on there for supporting actor at BAFTA. So, he could bounce back, and I again imagine with so many Critics' Choice spots, I imagine he makes the list. But if he does not, that might be nail in the coffin time, unless he gets a surprise nomination at BAFTA, and then the voters come around and kind of overload the movie and it overperforms on Oscar morning or something. But yeah, and I really hate myself when I like I did today, take somebody out later when I've had them in all season and then they get in. Like I did that with Steve Carell in 2014 for Foxcatcher, and obviously that did not pay off. I think I had Gyllenhaal for a while, but I can't remember who I put in last minute. It wasn't Bradley Cooper. I know I never had him nominated, and then he got in. I don't know. I'll think about it. Maybe it'll come to me. But it was obviously somebody who missed, or it was Gyllenhaal. Maybe I didn't have him in for the longest time. Then finally, I'm like, he's got to get in because he's in everywhere. And Steve Carell missed the Critics' Choice. I'm like, that's literally like the only place he hasn't gotten into. But anyways, yeah. So that's Ellen Burstyn continues to disappoint here, which that's really too bad because that Pieces of a Woman is one of my favorites this year, and her performance again, it could be a thing of like a. Stuhlbarg, Michael Stuhlbarg in Call Me By Your Name, where it's like, okay, if you're not on board with the movie early, you're not going to get to his best scenes. Or obviously, a big other example would be De Niro last year for The Irishman, where if you only watch the first hour of the movie, you're not going to see his best stuff. I mean, he almost has the same emotion on his face for the whole movie, except for the last, when you get into the last 40 minutes or so of the movie, or last 30 minutes of the movie. So, I didn't put her in until after I saw the movie, or after the trailer came out, but, yeah, I might have been right to keep her out, unfortunately. So, I don't know. Right now, I would say at the Oscar lineup, Glenn Close for sure, Olivia Colman for sure, I'll keep Helena Zengel in, Amanda Seyfried probably is in, so that comes down to, is it Yoo Jun-yoon, or is it Maria Bakalova who gets that fifth slot? We'll have to see. Yeah, we'll have to talk about the long list for BAFTA in a separate video here because, yeah, it looks like, unless I'm reading this wrong, unless they posted it wrong, they're changing the number of nominees for this year. Instead of 5, like we see everywhere else, like Oscars, Globes, unless there's a tie and stuff, they're going 6, a straight-up 6 for almost all these categories. 5 for, like, film, 5 for screenplay. Yeah, that doesn't make sense at all. Why are they following the Critics' Choice model, you dumb bastards? Anyways. Okay, supporting actor, yeah, so... Yeah, Daniel Kaluuya definitely feels like a more sure bet now for that Judas and the Black Messiah. And the good reviews, I was definitely leaning, again, more toward putting him in. But now it's like, yeah, it's... I mean, I put in Paul Raci recently for the Oscars. I'll probably, for now, take him out in favor of Daniel Kaluuya. So that would be probably Sacha Baron Cohen, Leslie Odom Jr., Daniel Kaluuya. I'll keep Bill Murray in there, and so I'm waffling on, okay, is it somebody else from Chicago 7? Or is it just going to be uniform across the whole way where it's just one from Child of Chicago 7 getting into for supporting actress? Possibly. Let's see, on the long list today at BAFTA, just again to go back to that, 4 of the Chicago 7 guys made it on. Sacha Baron Cohen, Frank Langella, Eddie Redmayne, and Mark Rylance. So they might go Eddie Redmayne there. That might be one of those oddball ones, because obviously because of his heritage there, he's from Britain, so... It's probably just at least Sasha, but then again, it's like Mark Rylance is British as well, I believe. So I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of places they can go for that supporting actor bid there. But Sasha is almost certainly going to get in. It seems like he's the one they're solidifying on for sure. So the safe bet is just keep it Sasha and maybe one more. Yeah. Anyways, but I'm still kind of shaky on Chadwick getting in for supporting actor at the Oscars, though. Let's see, who have I got right now? Otherwise, I've got Mark Rylance is the one I have in now. Other than and Paul Raci as well, and Bill Murray. Bill Murray missed her today, but he got in at the Globes, and that was again kind of a weird one because On the Rocks totally underperformed, and I thought it would again do better in the comedy categories, but yeah, they put him into the most crowded category. He still made it through, so. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, and I'm not sure about pulling the trigger on Jared Leto yet. I think he has to, he's not going to be in at BAFTA. He's not on the long list here. Bo Burnham is, of all people. But, boy, I don't know. So he's not, he's not getting in at BAFTA. And, I mean, the critics are all over the roadmap I've seen on the Little Things, his movie. So they might go with him at Critics' Choice, again, depending on how many slots they have, but I can see him missing there. So, yeah, I mean, this could be like 99 Homes a couple years ago for Michael Shannon, or the guy, Love and Mercy. Oh, geez, I can't think of his name. The actor who got in, Paul Dano, yes, Paul Dano. It could be one of those situations, because I believe Paul Dano got in at both the Globes and SAG and then missed everywhere else, if I remember right. Yeah, I'm not going to look it up now, but yeah. So yeah, that supporting actor race, I think it'll continue to be fluid up till the Oscars, I think. Definitely where BAFTA and Critics' Choice go will kind of determine a little bit of that. Otherwise, for Best Actress, it's really going to come down to, okay, Viola is in, Vanessa is in, Frances is in, Carrie is in, so it's who is that fifth slot. Right now, again, I have Zendaya. I think maybe that one, late breaking on Netflix might benefit her, but we're continuing to see that, multiple, the three of the Netflix gals got in here for lead actress today, but at SAG, but maybe that's a factor. Like, Andra Day is not here, and she, I thought I looked at this already. I thought she did not make the list here for BAFTA either, and maybe that one is a qualifying one, but I am not seeing her name on here. No. So she won't be at BAFTA either. Sophia Loren is on the list for BAFTA, and she, again, misses here today. Kate Winslet, Ammonite is all over the place on BAFTA here. It's on many, many categories, so they might end up liking that one a little better. But I don't know. I think just BAFTA by itself, I don't know if that's enough. That'll be tough. So, but I don't know. Amy Adams, I mean, it seemed like the last time, other than Vice, it was like the last time everybody said, oh, she's a sure bet to get in was Arrival, and she missed there at the Oscars for that one. Again, kind of like Jake Gyllenhaal, got in everywhere, but then missed at the Oscars. So, and then Hillbilly Elegy having the reputation it does, I don't know. That's a big question mark, who that fifth slot is for now. But, yeah. Lead actor, Riz Ahmed definitely feels a lot more safe now. Chadwick for sure. Anthony for sure. Gary Oldman is a really good bet, definitely for sure. So it's down, okay, is it Stephen Yeun? Is it Tahar Rahim? Possibly. I mean, Mark Training didn't get nothing today. It didn't get Jodie Foster in, so Jodie Foster, though, I wouldn't say she's impossible now for supporting actress. Okay, I keep going back to this. I thought I saw her on the list here for supporting actress. Yes, she's on the long list for BAFTA as well, so she could bounce back there and at Critics' Choice both. So yeah, it's not just because she's not in here doesn't mean she's done. Yeah, so it's really, who else? Yeah, John David Washington I wouldn't totally count out for Malcolm and Marie. Delroy again can bounce back. Kingsley Benadir. I mean, it doesn't feel done now, but like definitely feels a lot harder to happen now. Tom Hanks, yeah, it's looking like that's going to be another year where he misses. Lakeith Stanfield is another one. Since they got Daniel Kaluuya in there, I had a kind of a weird feeling. I'm like, well, he might come in. I didn't say anything, but I was more focused on other stuff. But as soon as they were going through it again, I was like, through the list there, I was like, might be Lakeith, maybe, but no. And again, maybe if that one is a late breaker and the Oscars really go for it, that one might get in. I always think of like Tom Hardy getting in for The Revenant, where it's like they just really go down the list and select almost everybody they can. And just screenplay was like the only place they didn't award that film that year. And then Minari definitely a good bounce back here after just getting foreign language film at the Globes yesterday. And Defy Blood's definitely a huge improvement over the Goose Egg yesterday. Otherwise, Ma Rainey's technically improves with 3 nominations here. One Night in Miami's about where it was. Child of Chicago 7. in my estimate, overperformed because of the stunt ensemble thing. Promising Young Woman, definitely. I'm not saying, okay, I'm not going to say it's only a Globes thing. I think that still definitely has potential to get the director nomination. It definitely has potential to get in for Best Picture. But again, it'd have to go over something like, it'd have to be like the ninth one. It would have to get over News of the World or To Five Bloods, I think. One of those. I think The Father feels safe, especially after that Globe nomination for Picture. Yeah. Yep. And then, Minari, I would think feels, even after missing, quite a few categories there yesterday at the Globes, the way it bounced back today, I think that one generally feels safe now, for Picture. I mean, I didn't think it was going to drop off Best Picture by any means, but, yeah. What else can we talk about here? Let's see. Was there anything really hurt for not getting into ensemble here? I don't know. Nomadland, a few people put that one in late, thinking, okay, it's going to continue that momentum for Best Picture. Because again, up until recently, and I said this completely wrong the other day. I said no pictures ever won before Green Book for this, or for Shape of Water, I mean, without getting nominated here for ensemble. Braveheart. I always remember Braveheart. That one did not get an ensemble nomination, at least, but that won Best Picture. After that, then you go all the way to Shape of Water, and then Green Book also did not get the ensemble nomination in 2018. So, that's been a recent rule. It's been broken multiple times. So Nomadland, by no means that means it's done for Best Picture. Mank, I mean, again, it's going to be nominated, but I don't see that one getting, a huge sweeping thing at the Oscars there. The Father, just because that's not in for ensemble, that doesn't mean that one's not going to get nominated now. News of the World, same thing. And that one definitely, again, the old term steak eaters, at the Oscars, all the tech categories and stuff. I can still see that one getting 5-6 nominations. And especially if Helena Zengel can get in, even without, Paul Greengrass or Tom Hanks and stuff. I think screenplay is still probably a good bet for that one, as well as all the technical stuff it'll probably get. So, but yeah, Promising Young Woman, again, I can see that one really topping out at like actress, screenplay, director, picture at the Oscars, if they happen to go all the way like the Globes did. So, I don't know. I don't really see that one getting into like editing. I don't think so. I mean, I wouldn't say impossible, but editing might be a far stretch there. I wouldn't, for the other tech categories, like the cinematography, no. The sound, stuff like that, no. There's no, I mean, there is, I guess, some costumes in the movie, but it's just like a couple of outfits you just find at a Halloween store, So yeah, I wouldn't say it's like a strong contender there. Editing might be the one place in a tech category they might award that film, but speaking on that one. But otherwise, I mean, I didn't do awful here today, but I'd say the ones who are definitely, just to kind of wrap it up here, and then we'll go into, who could win these. The ones definitely hurt the most right now are Ellen Burstyn, for sure. Paul Raci is not doing too well. I can see him bouncing back and getting nominated at the Critics' Choice. And again, he is on the list for BAFTA, so he might get in there. But right now, it seems like it's the Riz Ahmed show for that one. Definitely Zendaya is hurt by not getting in here. But again, I was not too sure about that one because it is so late breaking. And again, SAG, with the one exception this year, really, for Judas and the Black Messiah for supporting actor there, it seems like, they kept with stuff that was out relatively early or has been on the awards season for quite a bit here at all the festivals and stuff. Delroy is hurting right now after that. And then, I don't know if there's any other like Best Picture contenders that are like hurt by not being an ensemble here today. There's not, if like Chicago 7 had missed, that would have been, obviously that was the front runner, so that would be a huge miss. But that'd be like The Post or Shape of Water missing a couple years ago. One Night Miami, I was almost worried they were going to skip over that one when they were doing the ensemble one. It's like that one, after missing picture drama at the Globes, I would have said, okay, it's done for Best Picture then at the Oscars for the win. It'll still get nominated very likely, but Mank, again, I think at the Oscars, just generally my perception is that it's going to get in, but it wasn't expected to be a huge player here at SAG today. The fact that it did so well at the Globes will probably more than counterbalance that to keep it in the conversation and stuff. Ma Rainey's would definitely have been hurt a little bit more again if it had missed today. But again, it's such a solid film with all the other technical stuff. It's going to get in for picture even if it misses for some reason it misses screenplay and it continues to miss director and stuff like that, then yeah, I think it's still a solid contender and stuff. Yeah, generally speaking, yeah, it's really just the ones like, if we would have seen something like United States versus Billie Holiday or Sound of Metal or Judas and the Black Messiah, even if it had happened, Hillbilly Elegy for ensemble, stuff like that, or The Prom, stuff like that are the ones I think, the only ones that are kind of hurt by not being included there. But generally speaking, yeah, I think the 5 that are in are all generally considered to be maybe not front runners, but definitely sure bets for Best Picture. So it's there's no weird ones like Trumbo or Beast of No Nation or anything like that. That's like, oh, okay, that's not on really our top list there for who's going to get in for Best Picture right now. Okay, we've been here a while, guys, and the nominations took a little longer than normal because of the whole stuff there. But yeah, so we'll come back here later today. We'll talk about this long list for the BAFTAs and go into some stuff there a little bit where it's at. Oh, wait. Okay, real quick. Yep, 6 categories. Let's talk who's going to win. Well, generally speaking, again, ensemble, I'd say Chicago 7, especially with the arguable frontrunner at the Oscars, Nomadland, not being here. Again, I don't think Nomadland is hurt too badly for not being here because I don't generally think it was considered to be a huge favorite here. Just some people late breaking through it on. But through most of the time we've been talking about SAG nominations here, not too many people have said that it was going to be in there. So yeah, that one I don't feel is a huge miss. Actor, probably Chadwick Boseman. Actress, it'll come down to Carey Mulligan. She definitely, what would have really helped her is if Promising Young Woman had been in for ensemble. Then I would have said definitely Carey Mulligan. But as it stands, it's going to be close because, like, really of the 5 here, the only one who's in for ensemble is Viola Davis. So they might go to Viola. But I can see Vanessa Kirby or even Carey Mulligan, if they get on a track there, they can continue to plow through the award season there. Supporting actor, probably Leslie Odom, especially with Mark Rylance not in because he has kind of an IOU from SAG for not winning the year of Bridge of Spies. But yeah, with the other ones in there, it's probably Leslie Odom, unless we see like Daniel Kaluuya make a late break or even Sacha Baron Cohen. Supporting actress probably comes down to, since our projected Globes winner right now is not in, I don't know. I mean, Olivia Colman probably is the favorite right now because she didn't win for The Favorite. Funny enough, they give it to Glenn Close that year, so I don't think they'll go Glenn Close unless for whatever reason all of a sudden everybody says we got to give it to Glenn Close this year, even if we don't like the movie. Unless she wins at the Globes again and wins at Critics' Choice again. It was a tie that year, but or was it a tie? Or am I thinking of a tie? Yeah, because she tied with Lady Gaga. Unless they give it to her again at Critics' Choice and stuff like that. But and actually, BAFTA is going to be before the awards ceremony here at SAG. That's not going to be till because the Grammys delayed theirs, or the Tonys, whichever one it was. I think the Tonys. They were going to have it, or whichever show. It was going to be on the same night as the SAGs here, but now SAGs have bumped out clear till April, like early April, like right like a week before the Oscars or 2 weeks before the Oscars, something like that. But yeah, that supporting actress might be a little trickier now. That might be, I mean, obviously the money right now would be on Olivia Colman, but there could be some wiggle room there. And then for the stunt ensemble, who I don't think they go Chicago 7. I'd say maybe To Five Bloods or maybe Mulan. I don't know. The other 3, like Wonder Woman, they just gave it to Wonder Woman a couple of years ago, the first one. So yeah, probably if Tenet had been in, I would have said probably Tenet. But yeah, maybe To Five Bloods for that one. All right, that's what I got for now. So I'll be back later today or a little bit later. I'll probably get to it today, but we'll talk about that BAFTA long list. We'll see who's in, who's out, who could really bounce back, and who's maybe out of it.